What's going on, guys, and welcome to another rewind, and we are rewinding Rampage with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Oh boy.
Video game adaptation turned into movie. Didn't know how not realistic, but how it would turn out, because I didn't think the video game had that much of a storyline to be turned into a
It does not.
movie.
I actually just played it last week.
I was going to say, you just played it last week at Barcade, right?
At Barcade. It was a good time. Shout out to Barcade. We need one closer to us today.
Yeah, for real.
Could y'all open up? That'd be so much fun.
For real.
Yeah, it was... I mean, I knew it was going to be good. It looked really good. Ton of action.
Yeah.
Special effects looked pretty sick in the trailer. Like, you know.
Special effects, big monster, big gorilla.
Big giant monster.
Big giant gorilla.
Gorilla, crocodile, porcupine,
all right.
wolf thing.
So, basic premise of the
crazy.
story, some genetic editing code falls out of space, which, by the way, they gave you a storyline for that. I'll let you guys see that, because it was
there's definitely some build up there. It's not just
they
some random
figure it out.
Yeah.
So that's good. Comes down to Earth, sets off, sprays the gorilla. Gorilla turns into this monster of a albino gorilla.
Well, he was always albino.
Yeah, but
and he was also always a gorilla.
Yeah, but I'm saying sprays the albino gorilla.
Yeah.
That's all. Just like giving you some premise of what it was. Really cool. I thought it was really cool because also Dwayne Johnson also did some like research on this character, and like he adopted a gorilla.
Yeah.
And, like, so that was cool.
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
That's nice.
Yeah, he adopted a gorilla. He hasn't met the gorilla, but he did the research and like ended up adopting a gorilla somewhere in a sanctuary. So shout out to him. And then it just all hell ensues. Jeffrey Dean Morgan plays ever since Negan. I don't think he can get rid of that voice, because that's just literally the only way he portrays most of his characters now.
And we're fine with
and
that.
I'm actually, yeah, I was gonna say,
keep doing what you're doing.
It doesn't bother me that much. It's actually,
they could cast him as Mr. Rogers, and if he still had that voice, we'd be like, that's fine.
By the way, did
don't
you
worry
see that
about
documentary
it. Just
that's
put this
coming
one.
out?
Don't. I cry every time.
Oh, that documentary. Sorry.
I can't
Sorry.
wait. Can't
Sidetrack.
You'll be hearing about it.
But really, it's not like an amazing movie. It's just a really fun movie.
It's a good time. It's a good time.
Yeah, it's like a really just...
In no way realistic. No way. No.
At least
other than like a whole mess of people die.
And
that's
the government
realistic.
comes and messes up everybody.
That's
like,
all the time.
And they sneak it in.
I mean, that's a concept.
Jeffrey D. Morgan and the Rock interactions were really good. I thought they played,
all the chemistry was good with everybody.
Well off of each other.
Yeah.
And the doctor...
And Naomi Harris.
Yep. She plays well. And then, but the best was between, which I have to give him credit for this, how he interacts with the CGI monkey, and whoever does the CGI monkey renderings and stuff, it played out beautifully. Like, you didn't feel like their connection was lost at all.
I assumed it was Andy Serkis because
he does everything.
He's the only guy
capture.
Anybody calls at this point. Like, hey, could you do this, please? We need you to do another monkey. Like, you got a problem with that? No? Okay.
I actually don't know who. They don't actually tell you who did that.
They don't say who does George.
No, they don't say who does George.
We'll
but really well. There were some funny jokes between them two.
A ton of good. Yeah,
not just the one you see in the trailer. Like it goes on for a while. So favorite scene, because there's really not that much like.
Oh, well, the one from the trailer that I always talk about. Because that's great. And he honestly, if he used that in every movie, it works. It plays. It's entertaining.
So what does he say exactly?
He puts the guy in a chokehold, and he's like, "That's a big arm. Don't fight it." Which is exactly what anybody, if you walked by, no matter what the gentleman did, you'd just be like, "Sir, you should just stop struggling right now because you're not getting out of that."
You're not messing around. It's like a security guard picking up like an idiot. Yeah. So, my favorite scene would be I actually cringed at this scene. It was. It was at the end big fight scene. George and this crocodile get in it, and George is just straight ripping his teeth out of this crocodile's mouth, and you can see it and you can hear it.
He rips his big ass tooth out and then
starts
stabs him with his own.
But I got
tooth.
if you ever been to the dentist and you can feel ever had a root canal where they're pulling in, and you just have that feeling you're oh,
broken like a tree limb,
and it just pops out, and he grabs not just one.
Oh yeah,
there's 2 or 3 of these teeth. Oh yeah, no, really good, and it was it was so fast too, but it was slow enough where I'm oh no, there's a whole bunch of teeth just out of this dude's mouth, just straight gone. Oh my god, Oh, that was straight crazy.
But again, they're also very unrealistic. Realistic in the sense that a ton of people die. Unrealistic in the sense that, like, at one point The Rock gets shot, and he still is like, let me go ahead and fight all these giant monsters.
Took him 5 minutes.
Like,
no, it was... that was my problem with the movie.
He was wounded for a straight number of hours. Like, you were shot. You're not running and jumping off buildings as they collapse behind you, like, while you have sustained a bullet wound. I'm sorry. Listen.
That was the biggest problem with it in the beginning. I was like, yo, how are you going to help? Like, I get being supportive. Like, you should be away supporting, but...
But it makes me think of, like, the Fast and the Furious, especially now that he's in that franchise, too. Like, I'm just... Every single time I see that stuff, I'm just like, yeah, okay. That's just another... There's no way you can do that, but it looks good.
I love... There's a part right around where they're fighting together, and that him and the monkey make the same exact, like, face, sort of like... Oh no. They're like, we have to fight all of them? Oh no. Like, they both take a step back, and I think it was when they find out the gorilla, the wolf can fly. Like,
they were like,
they're like, no, we're not doing this today.
Pass on that.
Oh, it was so good.
It was
a good time. It was just a fun, good movie. Everybody executed on all levels. I definitely say give it a watch if you're a big moviegoer. If you like video game adaptations, why not? I mean, if you saw it, it's not as good as Tomb Raider, but if you saw it, it was really fun. Oh, yeah.
I like it better than Tomb Raider.
Did you? It was because it was a fun movie?
Because it's not, again, not more realistic, but as we've said, I just don't think Alicia
is a Tomb Raider.
Is a Tomb Raider.
Okay. Yeah.
I believe The Rock can go do a bunch of cool stuff with guns and his giant arms because he has giant arms.
And he actually,
Alicia has like little spaghetti arms, and like I don't expect her to save the world with those. I'm sorry. Like, not that I could do it either. Just saying.
Rating.
Keeping it real. I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5.
Yeah.
3.5.
Same.
Finally, same page. Because it was good. It was, but it was a lot of cheese. Yeah. It was no Shakespearean performance by any means.
It
but
was just a good watch.
Check it out.
Good team.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Until the next time, we'll see you later.
And again, because the gorilla was albino, we actually got a movie. If it were a black gorilla, it would have been done in 5 minutes.
You think it would have been shot up?
The moment those cops got there, they would have opened fire on his black ass. It's a damn shame.
Even with Dwayne Johnson in between them.
Dwayne's also
what is he?
A person of color. I feel like he's Polynesian and black.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
I think his mom's Polynesian and his dad's black.
Okay.
Pretty sure. We can look it up. There's research out there.
He's a big enough person where it better be.
Yeah.